there are a number of pressing economic, social and cultural issues in Malaysia at the moment. But let me just identify a few that the ones that Suhakam is involved in, like the right to education, right to healthcare, the rights of indigenous peoples to their land rights, and the right to water. Insofar as the right to education is concerned, there are the issues of accessibility and availability. In terms of accessibility is the access to education for those people who live in remote and rural areas, and in this context we are referring to indigenous children, their ability to get to schools because of the remoteness of their areas in which they live. And then in terms of access and availability, this is in relation to children belonging to vulnerable groups, like children with disabilities, whether it is physical or mental disability, refugee children, stateless children, also migrant children. Well, we have always played an advisory role to the government, and in fulfilling this role, we conduct fact-finding activities, and we come up with discussions with the relevant stakeholders, and then we compile all these facts and put forth our recommendations to the authorities, and hope that they will consider these recommendations and then maybe have further discussions and then implement the recommendations accordingly. The other important thing, of course, is to monitor and ensure that our recommendations do not just remain recommendations, and that follow up with the government to make sure that they do something about the recommendations in terms of policies or in terms of kind of action.